the DC issue, dude, they need to fix. They just need to fix where you cannot get DC'd when you're in the queue time. If they can fix that, I'll be happy. Because I hate the fact that we have to babysit our queue. That's the only thing I do not like. I pet my cat, I look over, I'm disconnected from connecting. It sucks, dude. I can't do anything. Like, you have to sit down and babysit it. How is that a thing? If they can fix that, I'll be happy. Alright, let's check out what they're doing to fix the servers. Poggers in the chat.
Greetings and good day to you fellow queue walkers out there in the internet world. For the new people, I don't mind queues, except for when they kick you out of line. The 2002s have plagued me to no end.
Yes.
As I know that they have been plaguing me.
Yes, I hate this.
Moon to spin.
Moon to spin, yo. Thank you, Dipping.
I trust Yoshi P and the work the dev team has been putting in. It sucks that they have not been able to deliver the experience that I would prefer. So I am somebody who's impacted. I am somebody who doesn't have the flexibility that other people who have not had been impacted, who can play at 4 in the morning without issue, or able to log in during offset hours. But that doesn't mean that I'm not rooting for the team. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna pack.
This actually pushed away Soda from playing FF. Hopefully he tries it out again when the queues are better. But I know a lot of streamers that wanted to try out FF14, which is like, it gives exposure to the game. The game gets bigger, it gets better. You know what I mean? But then this queue thing is like a huge turnoff for a lot of people. It sucks.
Up and leave. And for those of you who feel like you have to, honestly, I don't blame you. That's a good and positive thing that you can do. There's no point on getting to a point in a video game that you're so angry that you walk away forever. If you're getting that way with Endwalker, just take a step back. I know you want to play this game, so do I. And right now I cannot. So hopefully we got a little camaraderie between the two of us. And let's go ahead and dive into the information. As always,
I mean, you guys are right and wrong at the same time. I feel like there's nothing wrong with new people coming into new expansion. It's they promoted well. People want to look into it. Maybe they played back in the day and they're like, oh, new expansion, I want to try. It's like me saying I'm always down to try a new WoW expansion. I don't know. I feel like if they could just fix where you don't get DC'd in your queue time, that would be nice. That's all I want. I don't care if it takes 7 hours. I don't care if it takes 10 hours. I've done that in WoW. I just think it sucks when it says 7,000 in queue, you get down to like 2,000, and then you get DC'd. Yes, there's 2-minute grace period or 5-minute, I don't know. It has to be a little bit longer because I restart my client, DC. I restart my client, DC. I restart my client, DC. I finally get in, I'm at the back of the line. It's like, dude. I didn't stream yesterday because that kept happening and I'm like, F it, dude, I'm not playing. It sucks that you could get kicked out of it. I feel like that should not be a thing.
feel free to sound off in the comments below your thoughts. And we can discuss. We can discuss everything under the sun.
I love the game. I'm not mad about anything. I just think it sucks. Like, you guys understand where I'm coming from, right? It just sucks that you can get kicked out while in queue. That's what I'm not happy about.
All opinions are welcome down below. All right. So this is as of December 11th.
Yeah.
If you're watching this in 2022, I hope to goodness we're talking about something different by then. But it's 2021, December 11th. Hello, this is Nokia Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV. We apologize for the huge inconvenience caused to players by this extremely high levels of congestion in each world since early access and the official launch of Endwalker. We are currently working to address various issues while maintaining our...
No, I don't hate Yoshi P, man. Okay, what Edge said. Not the game sucks, just the situation. Yes, the situation sucks. The game is amazing. I love FF, guys. I love FF. So Don, hello. Thank you for the big raid chat. Progress in the chat for Don John ENT. Thank you, thank you.
Strengthen our 24-hour support systems, but for now I'd like to provide an update about the current situation. It has been 8 days
He's Cody
since the
asking
start
us.
of
Oh,
early access, but we are still
hello.
experiencing
I think I've heard of
congestion and
Cody a
apologize
lot.
for the inconvenience
Cody's
associated
popular.
with this. Likewise, we continue to see large number of players accessing the game over the weekend. Although the peak numbers are slightly lower Then last weekend, the players logging in are gradually dispersing into other time slots. But
Oh,
in
yeah, of course
addition,
I
the
remember.
queue links are actually, and the wait times for those queues are conversely trending
Nice to meet
to
you,
increase because of the progress made in our resolutions for each era and our raising of the login queue cap. We will continue our efforts to expedite the processing of logins and stabilization of the queues, and we appreciate your understanding and cooperation in this matter. Basically saying, things have technically gotten better, but you and I are actually waiting in longer queues because they've actually gotten better. In fact, it was probably, if the system was functioning outside of like just being able to support more people, we probably would have seen this as a step down. But because they've been able to fix the stabilization, queue times have gotten longer. So you're probably feeling it in a weird way. You might see it actually dropping down slower.
If you're playing on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, actually, dude, I need to be nice, chat. I was looking at my analytics. I showed Malta too. There are people watching me on console. I did not know, dude. I thought everyone that watched a stream were on the phone or computer, but there are actually people that watch me on console. I need to be nice to the console community. I always omega lol at like PlayStation players, but I need to be nicer, dude. How do you type with console? Do you have like a joystick and you like press A, B, like or do you have a keyboard with the console? How does it work? Nintendo 64 here? Hey, shout out to my Nintendo 64 boys. Virtual keyboard. PS4 controller, PS5, no joke. Got it. I mean, I think there are people that play on controller on PC. I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about like you're actually on PlayStation 4 playing Final Fantasy. Maybe I'm thinking of like the Stone Age. Because you know when you go into VR, you have to type with your thingy like it takes forever. I remember when I was like writing my name with my PSP, you have to like S, you know? Dude, imagine someone's typing like that in chat right now. I'm watching from my Teslas. Teslas, wow.
On the internet route or instability from a Wi-Fi connection of the player's internet environment.
Okay, so you can attach
Even
a
if you were
keyboard on the
temporarily
console.
disconnected due to 2002, at times of such instability, the lobby server will continue to wait a few tens of seconds to a minute for your connection to be restored. If you are able to get back online and reconnect to the lobby server quickly, you should be able to queue up again in the middle of the queue. However, a certain amount of time, the connection will be completely lost and you will have to join at the end of the queue. Currently, this occurrence of 2002 seems to be causing the biggest troubles for our players. So if it is possible, if you can use a hard-wired internet connection, please considering switching to it instead of a Wi-Fi. And if you're playing on PS4 or PS5, please also check your settings related to power savings. I would likely express my deepest apologies for having to ask you to do this, but ultimately, this is a result of the increased access to our service. It would be greatly appreciated if you'd consider to check out these possibilities so that you can avoid connection instability and as such, the possible benefit from a stable playing experience. Regarding 4004 and outages of worlds in multiple zones, we were able to identify causes of 4004, which occurs when a
Hey,
player
I want to click
times
that,
out
but
in
I think if
queue
I click
or
it, it
just
shows my
before
address
login.
on Amazon.
Error 3001, which was causing an outage across the handful of worlds in multiple zones. The fixes were made and applied during the emergency maintenance across all worlds December 8th and the emergency login server maintenance on December 10th. We have been continuing to monitor the situation and can confirm that these issues have not recurred as of today. Our ongoing maintenance activity has been maintained, and we will continue to operate while confirming stability to our services. Yes. Error 3001 cause 2. With regards to the Tomberry world, and which was reported as cause 2 of Error 3001, they were able to maximize the number of connections available, resulting in a reduction in the frequency of these errors occurrence.
Hi, yes, I'm watching you on a console. Just finished typing. That took you like 10 minutes. Oh my god.
However, please keep in mind that the world continues to be pushed to its limits, and depending on peak hours, Error 3001 may occur temporarily. Any further increase in the number of connections will likely cause the world to go down, and therefore we will carefully assess this. We are steadily making progress towards adding logical data centers for all regions. That's actually a really big piece of news. and adding addition of multiple new worlds with the cooperation of our vendors in each
New
country.
worlds.
As soon as we are able, we
They
will
do need new worlds, I think. The game is definitely a lot more popular. There's more players. I know there was a bunch of people trying to join like last minute and they cannot make characters. So that kind of sucks.
We'll let you know about these developments as well, and I appreciate your continued understanding and support regarding this topic. So the big news here is
Europe is on its knee. Only 2 data. Wait, you guys only have 2 data centers? The EU must be flooded. I mean, wouldn't they want more servers? They get to make more pockets in the chat money, you know? They should just ask Blizzard to sell them the servers because Blizzard doesn't use half of them anymore, right? They should contact Blizzard, Yoshi P. You know who to hit up.
Fortunate that it wasn't here. Also, it's unfortunate that data center visit isn't here yet, because that would be a nice tool to say, well, guess what? You can't log into your home world, but you can data center visit to a data center that's not during peak hours, and thus be able to kind of just pop around and play, right? Like if I could play on Europe
they could
right
pay
now,
with breast
I
milk.
would. I would. And some people are doing that with their alt characters, and that just kind of makes me think, dadgummit, man, hindsight being 2020, should have jumped back in time, leveled up an EU alt, bada bing, bada boom, there we go, right? But
Oh, you guys are all here.
we're not here or there. So, all that being said, putting this all together, the fact is more logical data centers on the way for each region could be huge. That could be huge. And because that data center comes with additional worlds, but also additional worlds within the data centers themselves. Like it looks like, and it's sounding like without him like just giving us names and dates, it sounds like they are in full force spinning up a ton more worlds and servers. And I think the game has the population to support it. One of the things is you don't want to necessarily rush a bunch of servers out that are just dead and empty servers, because that's not what people are coming to play the game for. And maybe that's just my personal opinion. I love the story of these games, but a big key aspect of coming back is the community, in my opinion. That's just kind of where I stand. That's just in a weird roundabout way saying that you freaking rock. You're a freaking legend. And I'm batting around my microphone for no reason whatsoever. Either way, guys, I hope this video finds you well. Hopefully you've enjoyed.
You know what? I respect that they addressed the problem. Like they know it and they're writing us a little letter. I like that. That's nice. They could simply ignore it, but they are letting us know that they are aware of it and they're trying to fix it. Hopefully it does work out. Like I said, I don't mind the long queue. I just wish you don't get kicked out from this. That's my only problem. Because I would like to have this queue and then like maybe go do my dishes or walk my bird, go for a workout and come back, right? I think it just sucks when you're in this and you get kicked out and you have to babysit it all the time. And not a lot of people can just sit down and babysit it. Like I can't stand still, chat. Like I need to be doing something. I always get kicked from this. It sucks. You have a bird? Walk your bird? You guys never seen people walking their bird? This is how you walk your bird, chat. Look at this man. that looks hard. That looks hard. That's how you walk your bird, okay?